I'm proud to say I buy all my luxury on credit. Hello, welcome back to Classics with a Quirk, where I talk about contemporary and luxury designer items and brands with a touch of silliness. If this is the kind of content you find interesting, please do like this video and subscribe for more of it. Thank you. I wanted to have a little bit of a chat today about credit cards, specifically buying things on credit cards, more specifically buying luxury on credit cards. Now, I know that there's often a stigma about buying things on credit, and I see a lot of opinions floating around about how luxury YouTubers must buy things on credit, which then lead to the conclusion that they must be then in debt. And I wanted to say today that I do buy all of my luxury items on credit. I buy everything I possibly can on credit. The thing is, though, I'm not in debt. I utilize credit cards to my advantage. And that's something I don't see talked about a lot, which is the benefits of using credit cards to buy things, especially when you consider cashback programs and being able to take advantage of what is essentially free money. Now, of course, I do want to say that there are some people who cannot use credit cards, people who have recognized that they have a shopping problem and decide to distance themselves from credit cards so they don't overspend, or people who understand that they cannot be responsible with having a credit line. I do understand that there are reasons why somebody might not use a credit card, but there is this overall stigma about how using credit cards at all is bad, and I don't think that stigma should exist for those who can use credit cards responsibly. And I especially see a lot of negative talk circling around using credit cards to buy luxury. And I don't understand why using a credit card to buy a luxury item that you can pay off is any different from using a credit card to buy a necessity that you can pay off, because they're the same. Both of them are using a credit card to pay for an item or a service, whatever it is, paying it off in a reasonable manner, and then taking advantage of whatever cashback programs that you have on your card. I think that's pretty good, actually, because, to repeat myself, that's basically just getting free money. Now, this video isn't about the ins and outs of credit card use. I'm not going to be talking about why having a credit card is overall a good thing and how you kind of need a good credit score to exist in especially America. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm not acting as a financial advisor. I'm just chatting with you about something that I do and something that I don't think is talked about a lot in general about purchasing things, and especially purchasing luxury things. I'm also not trying to judge anybody who doesn't use a credit card for whatever reason. I just want to address the fact that buying luxury on credit is not inherently bad. Okay? That's all I want to say. Now, obviously, I mentioned cashback a lot, and that is one of the main benefits I see to utilizing a credit card to purchase a luxury item. If you're buying something very expensive, you then have the opportunity to get cashback to help partially cover that expense. For instance, I get a minimum of 2% cash back on one of my cards for anything that I buy, regardless of what it is or where I buy it. But some of my cards offer all the way up to 10% depending on what I'm purchasing and when I'm purchasing it. There are also cashback incentives that I'm able to take advantage of. For instance, my Amex card sometimes offers, if you purchase at a certain website and you buy $500, you'll get $100 back. Or buy $400, you get $80 back. If it's something I'm planning on purchasing anyway, or I've been thinking about a purchase, I might as well make the purchase when I'm able to take advantage of one of those things. As an example, I purchased my mini Loewe camera bag off of Farfetch at the very beginning of 2021. When I looked through my credit card options, my Capital One card was offering 1% cash back down and then 8% cash back on any Farfetch purchase at that time. So I got initially 1% cash back on this, and then I got an additional 8% cash back after the initial billing period. Altogether, that totaled about $100 cash back on purchasing this bag, which means that I got $100 off this bag, essentially. I think that's pretty good. Another example I want to give you on my Amex card is this, my vintage Chanel jumble and the Mademoiselle quilting. You know that I love this bag. You know that I was over the moon when I purchased it. I'll link the unboxing video because it is one of delight, or at least I was delighted. When I was looking to purchase this bag and I was looking at preloved websites like Fashionphile and Rebag, my Amex card again had an offer: spend $500 on Rebag, get $100 back. I also got 3% cash back on the purchase itself because Amex currently is offering 3% cash back on all online retailers for up to $6,000 spent in a year. So I ended up getting $220 cash back for this item. So $220 off. Again, I think that's pretty good. And I think it's worthwhile to take advantage of stuff like that. You can also use credit cards to give you back travel points on purchases. I recently got back from a trip to Italy. I'll link those videos for you because it was a really fun time. I paid for that plane ticket through travel points that I earned on my credit card. Again, essentially free money. Ultimately, I've gotten hundreds of dollars back in cashback and travel point opportunities. It only makes sense to me, to utilize credit cards to make my luxury purchases or to make any expensive purchase. Because I'm able to be responsible with utilizing my credit cards, not only does it improve my my credit score when I buy something very expensive and then pay it off, but free money. I keep saying this, but it's free money. That's what the bottom line is. You can earn hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, utilizing credit cards responsibly to purchase expensive things. So it doesn't make sense for me, especially as a luxury lover, to just buy things on debit or pay for things in cash. If I did pay with debit or cash, then I'm basically letting all these cashback opportunities disappear, and that's letting credit card companies win. We don't want that. I do want to repeat that I understand that not everybody can use credit cards. Credit cards are not good for everybody for a variety of good reasons. However, if you are able to use credit cards responsibly, it's seriously just free money, and I don't see the problem in taking advantage of that. I would love to hear your opinion though. What do you think about credit cards or spending on credit cards? Do you also think that you shouldn't be buying luxury on credit cards? Or are you kind of like me in that you think that there's no reason not to take advantage of the opportunities that cashback programs offer? I would love to hear your opinion. Just please do remember to be kind in the comments. If you like this video, please do give it a like. It super duper helps the algorithm, and subscribe for more content that helps the algorithm even more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.